안녕하세요. Hallyu Reviews.
Sorry, y'all. I've got this song stuck in my head.
Yeah,
Already. Hey, y'all. I'm Shambra, and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We are reacting to Hooligan from BTS.
Yes. This is the third song released off
This is
of
the
ARIRANG.
third song released off of ARIRANG. And it says that the rowdy anthem stays true to the title of the track, as well as the spirit of the group, and their commitment to not conforming to the norm.
That feels very BTS.
It feels very BTS.
That has always been something that they have stood for, of just being true to yourself, loving yourself, and just living that life. So love yourself, speak yourself. So we have listened to the song before. We've obviously listened to it 1,000 times, but neither one of us has seen the MV. So we've been trying to hold out on these in order to be able to give you blind reactions to them on the channel.
I will say this is my son's favorite off the entire album.
Well, I was gonna say they still haven't released my favorite off the album, and so it's so exciting to see. I wonder
which one is your favorite off the album? Oh, Normal. Yes,
yeah.
I knew that.
I was like, if I could actually say it, Normal is my favorite.
Normal's my favorite.
I love Normal, and I really, really hope they do a special clip or something, because I'd really like to see a visualization of this song.
Okay, well, I will say I saw the BTS concert in Goyang.
Like Animals, is yours, right?
Like Animals. Oh, there is just, y'all, I might have switched my bias.
Might. It sounds like you did. Yeah.
I might have just, yes.
Yeah.
It's okay. He has definitely wrecked me with this one.
She's talking about V. So her bias is JK, and V wrecked her with this one. Mine is still Jimin, but I love all the boys. So, I mean, Suga's my rapper. So,
Suga is.
Suga's
probably my rapper too.
Yeah, love him. Okay.
Love him.
All right, here we go.
It's such a banger. It's already in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
That they put the warning.
That they put the warning on there. That's true.
I do love the music at the beginning of this so much.
I
Oh, guys, I have to think about masks. Come on, Jin. Why would you cover up that handsome
but
face?
it's just.
I know, because I know it's.
It just fits the theme, like it really does.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
Ooh, I like that.
And I think this song conveys everything we love about just that fast-paced rap within that vocals that are just beautiful.
BTS does that so well. Oh, look how everyone's blurry.
Somebody move, gotta move your hand door. I can never ever choose. Every one of you amused. Crowd looking like a campus. Beat drop when you dancing. Watch this.
Ooh, I like how
I
she's
love
red.
this shift.
I'm getting different vibes for each of these.
It's true. It almost reminds me of Sonogong. For Super.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. I go cool, crazy, long go sail me. Like a cool,
That apparently is like the Spanish version of the Boogeyman. I did read that. Oof.
I thought it was a woman, and
I thought so too, but
go ahead, girl. Yes.
oh, visually that's stunning.
Ooh.
There's something about Cookie's vocals on this album that are just so rich.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a hooligan. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mob here. This a cake, gotta get a better pop here. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah. Round the clock, 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 clock.
Why is faceless like this roof? Driving lower than chop the screws.
Oh, Jimin.
Jimin.
Hooligan. Watch this.
Oh, my two favorites.
Big going hooligan.
I love them together.
Why this faceless like this roof? Dropping lower
They have the swords like in the
Yeah.
backdrop.
Hooligan. Watch this big going hooligan.
Ooh, V.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna go let that cat out. Oh. Oh, and it's like the ARIRANG. Okay, wow. That was intense.
Well, and I love that you have like the swords, and then you can hear like the swords in the music, like
Is that what that kind of sound is? Yeah.
like them kind of scraping against each other.
And this felt like, I felt like we could see elements from past BTS albums, or MVs specifically. I felt like I could see some Danger, I could see some On, I could see some mic drop, like elements from previous MVs tied into this, which was really cool because if you're speaking to like a theme in BTS that keeps coming back around, which is like speaking yourself and whatever, it shows that it's gone through their discography, that they've stayed true to kind of like that idea. And the difference in the color, so we had a lot of black and white, and we had the like red for the ARIRANG, like that was all like really just beautiful. And the idea of like wearing masks or being true to yourself and not being true to yourself. But one thing I've noticed with this, I don't know if you said this at the beginning, but I've said this on previous songs, is they take elements and then various vocalists in the group and then various rappers in the group will repeat the same element, but making it sort of like their
Well, and
own.
it gives it a different feel
It does,
to those
yeah.
elements.
And each time it happened, we had a different scene, a different set. So, I mean, when you have, like, with the three rappers, it begins with J-Hope, it felt very J-Hope. Like, that was where it was like I think it's Danger that it reminded me of, but like that MV, you see like that. And then when it switches
Kind
to
of like
RM.
on the street. And
Yeah, and then RM, like his felt very like On. And then when you got to like Suga's, it felt kind of like black and white, or black and white, blue and gray. But it, you know, they just had a totally different feel. And so we were like watching this kind of whole story unfold. But even when you have the vocalists doing their part, you had Jungkook singing the same thing that later Jimin sings, and that like, but it was so cool. Like it just kind of like worked its way through there. And they are the best in my mind, in my humble opinion, at blending the rap with the vocals. It just seamlessly, it never feels like it's like a disjointed transition. Like it's just perfect. They just weave together perfectly.
But I think the instrumentals in this song are so essential to just that vibe of just that hooligan and that beat, and you can sense like the staying true to the norm. And like you said, I love that you pointed out that they do kind of have those elements from previous albums, because I think that's true, staying true to the norm, but also being unafraid to just branch out and try new things and embrace new challenges. And loved that. Because I feel like a hooligan is not necessarily a hooligan. It's someone who's not afraid to go against the norm.
I mean, it could
and
be
try
dangerous
new things.
And like,
it could be dangerous.
A bad guy, but yeah.
But it kind of reminds me of women. You know, women who were accused of doing different things were considered
burned at the stake. They were witches. They were, rather than just being
powerful people. And so I feel like that's kind of a word we use for men who just don't want to fit the norm.
Well, also I think it's typically used for like young men who are rebelling in some way from society. So they've always kind of stood up for that idea of like the youth culture and not necessarily having to have the same values and ideas that their parents had. So I think that's really important.
They do a great job with that too.
Yeah, they really do. So I didn't see a lot of choreography in this. I mean, we saw it, I feel like, primarily with J-Hope's part, or we saw like backup dancers dancing. But I want to take a look at the dance practice now to see how that will be conveyed.
That's true.
In a choreography sort of sense. Because we really noticed, was it with Swim, how it was very different and very important to the story.
And the choreography told such a story that I wish they had included that in the music video.
For Swim?
I mean, for Swim, yes. But, the concert of Swim, the performance for Swim on concert is just beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, well, let's take a look at this then, the dance practice for Hooligan.
For Hooligan.
Different than the mask, but still conveys the same
Conveys
idea.
the same message.
Yeah.
Only thing would have been really cool is if you flipped it around, like right at
a
the
hooligan.
end.
Oh.
I mean, even the movements are so staccato and then so smooth.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that's a beautiful visual.
Yes. Nice, nice.
It looked like he slapped him there, which
Yeah.
was really cool.
I think you're supposed to be.
Oh, they leaned in. Oh, that's so intense.
I was gonna ask, like, that's really cool.
What's the one where he faces himself? Is that
Amygdala?
amygdala? It totally gave me amygdala vibes right there. Ooh. Ooh, look at the hand motions of just the backup dancers.
And the other members are hiding behind the back.
They are hiding.
Oh, neat.
That's pretty. You still have levels within the backup dancers too. Like, ooh.
Whew. All right, I'm really glad that we took a look at that because while I could see those moments now, like after watching the MV and then watching the dance practice, like, oh, okay, yeah, they did do this. Like the camera angles and things were just like much closer in the MV, and so we didn't really get the full effect. But I would never have connected that the ha 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 or whatever is like bullets. Because like you see them, like the backup dancers like fall down.
That's
so it's
true.
Like they're being shot or whatever, which, you know, 방탄소년단 is like bulletproof Boy Scout. So it's like
Boy
a whole
Scouts.
thing with like the gun and whatnot. But I kind of liked it because it wasn't so like obvious of like,
Right.
I liked that idea more of
Bang, bang,
like,
bang, 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 bang.
But it, like that has always run through sort of their choreography because it is part of
Mm-hmm.
their name. And so I liked that idea that you saw it visually without it being quite as like triggering or offensive, like
Offensive.
it was just like taking out your enemies sort of thing. But it was really neat. I mean,
Kill them with
that was-
kindness.
Kill them. However you kill them, just kill them. But it was really neat, and you could see how this is going to play really well on like a 360
Mm-hmm.
stage. So very cool, very cool. Also, I feel like a lot of the choreography this time, like because their first song was Swim, like I can't help thinking of like Finding Nemo when you see like the school of fish and how they like make formations, like Sydney,
Yes.
Australia, oh, or whatever, they make the opera house. But you see a lot of that kind of flowing.
You do see
and,
a
like,
lot of
in
that
and
flow.
out, and I feel like BTS has always kind of had that with their formations, but it feels really apparent in this album. So far with all the choreography that I've seen, it definitely feels that way.
I can see that.
Really
Even
nice.
knowing like what I know from like the concert version, I could see that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. So this was really cool. Like I said, Hooligan was not my favorite on the album. It's a great song. Not my favorite on the album, but I really enjoyed this MV and this dance practice because it gave it a totally different vibe from like the silliness of 2.0 that we got, and then the really like seriousness of Swim, the more of the vocally sort of like
vocally,
longing, haunting kind of version of like the song. So this one was definitely more like their, RM.
They're RM, like
hip hop. I don't know.
J-Hope
it felt
kind of style.
The rappers I felt
Yes.
were very like
Prominent
in
this
this song. So
Agreed.
very cool. Liked it a lot. So if you are fans of BTS and you would like us to react to more, especially after this ARIRANG
Yes.
album or any of their old stuff, let us
Let
know.
us know.
Make sure you like and subscribe down below so they can follow us as we put out new content about BTS.
And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Until next time, y'all.
Annyeong.